Saki.
Has there ever been a more iconic model train layout than Ffarquhar? Honestly, I just don't know. At least not in Thomas modeling. It's the #1 character's Branchline, home to some of the most beloved characters, and also one of the few places you can pretty easily find modeled by the Reverend himself. You know, often I'm asked how to build a model railway, and truth be told, all you really need is inspiration. And recently, after watching the Reverend's Ffarquhar layout in action, I can't lie, I was pretty hooked. I've really wanted to start a more serious layout for a while now, and truth be told, what's better than this? Though obviously, and of course, there would be some complications. Firstly, what Ffarquhar am I even modeling? Mark 1 and 2 of Ffarquhar were pretty different layouts, but shared similar traits. I have to say I lean more towards the latter. Not only is there more reference out there for it, but who doesn't love a good yard section? So once I had the idea, some reference, next would come sketching out the basic idea. Trying to get a visual on what I'm working with. Now, spoiler alert, this will be done using Tommy Thomas track. I'll explain later. But, being that these are more toy train tracks, I can really only do so much in terms of getting things 100%. I think the goal over everything is get my more favorited parts and I guess the things that are crucial, like the station, stuff like that. And once that's done, mark off the diesel depot, the cattle area, just whatever I think and where it'll go. And honestly for that, there's really not a lot I can say. Just keep trying until it works. That's pretty much what I did. Alright, and shitty plans aside, my Mark II inspired Mark I Ffarquhar is done, and I won't lie, at this point it's pretty bland, kinda boring, but in good news, I pretty much got the majority there. We have the cattle area, diesel area, a station area, oh, and I swapped the cattle area and siding area because I had those backwards. Forget I did that. Now, you've probably noticed throughout the video, the layout plan will slightly change. I really didn't do much, but this was to make sure the track didn't really have any stress points. It would, operate how I needed it to. Really, I just did what I could to make it secure. There is also a double track, which is kinda random and maybe not the most accurate, but I can't lie, it'll look cool when we run trains on it, and that's more worth it to me. Now, the back area is full of sidings and storage track, and hopefully this will be covered up by a backdrop, which does mean I have to buy more lumber, which sucks, but it happens. Oh, and it wouldn't be right if Rico didn't approve of it, so of course he did. And Rosie pretty quickly discovered the trees and trial runs, so here's that too. And yeah, that's pretty much part 1 to this new series. Hopefully this shows off my layout process a little bit, maybe helps with yours, or at the very least gives some insight to the future. It could be buildings, grass, maybe even engines we focus on specifically next, but it'll all happen hopefully soon, and with any luck, easily. So expect updates on this thing very soon. But alright, enough of all that. Before I bore you to death, let's go ahead and get into some train running.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.